And welcome back to the Reebok Halftime Report. Tonight at Market Square Arena, you had the Hornets taking on the Pacers, but there was much more to that game than just those two teams getting together. Alonzo Mourning, the #2 pick in the draft, the Hornets' #1 pick, made his debut. He signed yesterday, $26 million, 6 years. So what do? Do you ease him into the lineup? No, you start him right away. He responds with 12 points, 3 rebounds, got in some foul trouble, had 4, but he was around, made his debut, and now has the feel for the NBA. Craig Sager just couldn't keep him away from Market Square Arena. He's got a report on the Mourning debut.
4 games into their 5th season, a new day has dawned for the Charlotte Hornets. The Alonzo Mourning era has begun. And first of all, Alonzo, how about a self-evaluation on your performance?
I really couldn't tell you. I just tried to go out and just try to do my best and work hard and try to help us come out with a win. I wasn't really concentrating on my individual effort. I was trying to concentrate on doing the little things and help us win, set screens, get some people open, and you know, when the time came for me to shoot, you know, I took advantage of it. But unfortunately, you know, things didn't work out tonight. The things worked out well for the Indiana down the stretch, and we just got to use that as a stepping stone going into the game tomorrow against Miami.
In the first 2 minutes, you had 2 points, 2 fouls, and it appeared you exerted a lot of nervous energy. Fourth quarter, 7 quick points in the fourth quarter. It appeared a different player.
Well, I think at the beginning, you're right, you know, a lot of anxiety was built up inside of me at the beginning, and I was anxious to get started, you know, and just things didn't work my way from the start. You know, I picked up a couple of cheap ones, you know, and I just had to bounce back, you know, afterwards in the second half, and come back and try to help contribute and try to help put us ahead.
4 fouls in the first half. The officials were talking to you extensively. Ronnie Dunn had a lot to say. What were those conversations about?
Well, he was just telling me just to relax and just keep playing hard, keep your hands down, telling me what I could and couldn't do as far as defensive post play, you know, and I guess that's all a part of getting established in the league, you know, and fortunately, I got my first game under my belt. I mean, it wasn't a way to start off a career. It was a loss, but I mean, hey, I bounce back and try to work as hard as I can from here on out, and try to start off with a win tomorrow.
You said back in June you knew the importance of training camp. After holding out, you get over $26 million. Was the holdout worth it?
Well, I think it was worth it. It was something I really didn't have a great deal of control over, based on the fact that I was trying to get my fair market value. You know, I hired professionals one of the men who's the best in negotiating business, and that's David Falk. You know, I hired him and had to talk to my advisors and people who knew about this for years and years, and I had to talk to those people to get guidance. You know, it was a learning experience for me, you know, so I had to sit back and just basically take notes and let them make the decisions, because that's what I paid them for.
Well, based on your aggressive behavior tonight, and I'm sure down the road, they're going to be very pleased with their investment. The final score, the Hornets losing by 1, but they have a game Saturday night at home against Miami.
All right, thank you, Craig Sager. With Alonzo Mourning in the fold, now 3 first-round picks still unsigned. Jimmy Jackson at Dallas, he was the 4th player picked. Number 17 picked Doug Christie in Seattle, and number 21 John Barry of the Boston Celtics. The Reebok halftime report will continue. You're watching the Clippers and the Lakers, and you're watching an 18-point lead for the Clips. And welcome back to the Reebok Halftime Report. Almost lost amid all the hype of the rookies this season is a great comeback story, that of the Atlanta Hawks' Dominique Wilkins. You remember, it was late January of last season when Dominique went down, ruptured the Achilles tendon in this game at the Omni against the Philadelphia 76ers. He was lost for the rest of the season. A lot of questions. Would the guy be able to come back? Very popular among the Atlanta fans. Well, the answer, yes, he was able to come back. This is earlier this season. Look at him elevate. That's when he cracked the 20,000-point plateau. Dominique Wilkins having a great season for the Hawks, averaging over 28 points a game, better than his career average. You can catch Dominique Wilkins in action tomorrow night on our sister network TBS as the Hawks take on the Mavericks in Dallas, and you'll see him and the Hawks here on TNT Tuesday night. The Bucks and the Hawks Tuesday on TNT.
The Reebok Halftime Report has been brought to you by Reebok, to remind you life is short, play hard.